Best gift ever!
A Lego set is a gift that always clicks. And clicks.
Woo! Next level!
And clicks. For kids who love gaming, choose a Lego set. The gift that always clicks.
Need a laptop that's built to perform and designed to last all day? Select Windows 11 PCs starting at $499.99 are now at Best Buy. Learn more at bestbuy.com. Best Buy. Imagine that.
Katz and Cosby, entertaining and informative
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Joining us now is Rod Blagojevich, the former governor of Illinois. And Governor Blagojevich, this is horrible. They just put out some of the numbers. 38 people shot, 7 killed just this weekend in Chicago. That's like a typical weekend in Chicago. And President Trump says he wants to take over Chicago. He said, just ask me, say the word. But JB Pritzker says everything's fine. I mean, what do you make of these numbers? And the summer's just beginning.
The summer's just beginning. It's going to be a long, hot summer. Here we go again. This deja vu all over again. This happens every summer. And every summer when President Trump offers Governor Pritzker and Mayor Johnson help, they turn them down. They have a right to dislike President Trump if they want. They have a right to, say the things they say about him, even though they're mostly very wrong and terrible things. But they don't have a right to turn down help. They have a responsibility to protect the public. And in this particular case, virtually every one of those murders and the shootings are black. And Black Lives Matter, except to these Democratic politicians, Black Lives Matter only for votes, not when it comes to protecting them. And when I think about my next door neighbor, who actually I like, not hypothetically, let's say I didn't, and my house is on fire, and my next door neighbor who I hypothetically don't like, even though in reality I like, just in case he's listening, but she probably isn't.
Should we call him?
Everybody listens to this.
Do we need to call him?
Well, just if you call him, make sure you tell him I like him. But hypothetically, if I didn't like him and my house is on fire and he offers me a garden hose, am I going to turn it down or am I going to put my fire out? And that's what we have here. And they are so hyper-politicized that they continue to turn down an opportunity to save lives, and it's sickening. And now we have some of these left-wing activists in Chicago calling press conferences, telling President Trump literally to shut up, just send us the money. That's what they're saying. Just send us the money. And so the money goes into the more of these worthless non-profit groups that do nothing to prevent violence, but instead they lunch up the taxpayer's dollar and get rich.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. Vito Fossell's with us, Staten Island Borough President, former congressman.
Rod,
with him. Hi, Vito.
Hey, Rod. It's good to hear your voice, and I had the pleasure of serving with Rod when he was in Congress as well. And this is like Groundhog Day, right? We wait for June to come, and we wait for the slaughter to occur in the streets of Chicago. What do you think needs to happen? The first number 1, 2 steps. Otherwise, we're going to see dozens and dozens killed by the end of come Labor Day.
Well, they're going to do what they always do. They're going to be pointing fingers at Trump for whatever, different ways that they do it. And they're going to do the usual thing. They're going to call press conferences to say, we need gun control. That's what they're going to do. And they know they can't pass any of it in Washington, but it's all a show. It's a dog and pony show. In the meantime, the politicians here in Illinois, the Democratic governor, the Democratic Mayor Johnson, by the way, it's very different from Democrats like me when I was governor and Democrats when he was governor. We were pro-police. They're going to not have the backs of the police. Know they don't have their backs, and they know that they're outnumbered and outgunned gangbangers. And it's demoralizing and disheartening. It's so hyper-politicized, and it's disgraceful. I mean, you serve government. One of the rewarding things about that is that you can actually do good things for people. But today's politicians, not all of them, but today's Democrats in Illinois, I'll put it that way, our two leaders, the mayor and the governor, all about politics and bashing Trump and not anything about helping people.
They got their priorities out of whack. Governor Blagojevich, here's Judge Weinberg.
Governor, good to talk to you again. So,
Hi, Judge.
Let me ask you this question. What is the track record of success that Governor Pritzker can run on as he launches his campaign for the presidency of the United States? Because I can't find anything that he's done that's productive and helpful to the people of Illinois.
Oh, boy, Judge. I know. And, there's so much to say about how poorly he's run Illinois. More than 51 taxes and fees have been raised in our state. Crime rates are up. Taxes are up. We're about to lose the Chicago Bears, who have joined other big businesses like Citadel, Boeing, Caterpillar. It's shocking to think that, he's got really anything that he could run on other than the fact that he seems to make it his livelihood to just oppose Trump every step of the way. And I think in the final analysis, that sort of stuff at some point comes back to bite you. But I'm not too optimistic about the chances of the Republican candidate to win here because the state has unfortunately become a little bit too Democratic. And I kind of some of the responsibility for that because I was the first Democratic governor in 26 years to win. Looking back, I have several reasons, Judge, to which I never did win, not the least of which is I created this environment where Democrats win in Illinois. But, of course, worse than that, my term as governor didn't end exactly how I would have liked it to have ended.
Well, you got a raw deal, and we love you, Rod Blagojevich. You are the best. And you guys, what do we all stand for? Will you join us, Rod, on this one? You ready? Truth, justice, and the American way. Thank you, Rod, so much. And everybody, God bless New York, God bless America, and God bless Chicago.